Glass Onion. It sucked. Like, so bad. Just kidding. Well, not. If you want to check out here, I guess you could, but we really should talk about some of the reasons why it sucked. Because some of the reasons are the epitome of why Hollywood seems to be failing right now. And if you don't want channels like this one to fail, channels that aren't afraid to give their unbiased opinion, then make sure you hit that subscribe button. Okay, so it's hard to get through even the first 20 minutes of this damn thing with the over-the-top COVID virtue signaling. And when I say over the top, I mean over the freaking top. Yes, we get it. You're taking COVID seriously. Point proven. But no, they went a step further. That's just what we want to see. Some of the world's most incredible talent and beautiful people wearing masks and covering their faces outside. Nailed it, guys. Good job. Glass Onion also fell victim to almost all of the woke tropes that people are just so sick and tired of. Spoiler alerts ahead, there were climate issues, renewable energy issues, power and oppression dynamics. The only thing I was surprised about was that they didn't lay into the race issues even more than they did. And don't even get me started on the absolutely unrealistic toxic masculinity crap. It was just such an over-the-top, ridiculous cliche. Of course, because Duke was the epitome of what every overly masculine guy does. They talk about boobs to their online followers.
I do not hate boobs.
Use their girlfriends as sexual pawns to try and gain monetary value. Get custom engraved guns made, and they never let it out of their sight or off their person, even when in the pool, stuffing it in their Speedo right next to their loaded, I might add, because you never know when you may be able to fire off a desk pop.
Here we go. Do it, yes.
Again, guys, you just nailed it. Listen, we get it. You're Hollywood elites. You're better than all the rest of us. You're so much more moral and virtuous. Look at all the issues you care about and address in your movie. But you know, could you maybe just stop shoving that stuff down our throats for maybe, I don't know, 120 minutes? So we can fork over our hard-earned dollars for you to become even richer, so that we can just escape from the hellish, harsh realities of our own lives for just a little bit?
No chance.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Thanks so much. And don't even get me started on the plot and the writing. What a waste of talented actors and actresses. And it's hard to even call this a murder mystery. I mean, it really just felt like a guy who was insanely lucky being in the right place at the right time. And sometimes his getting lucky meant that other people around him were insanely stupid or made completely obvious mistakes. Anyway, you are welcome. I put myself through this crap so that you don't have to. I've said it before and I'll say it again. If you can make me buy into this imaginary world that you're setting up, I'll buy anything you throw at me. The sky is the limit of what I'll believe and go along with in your world that you created. But Glass Onion failed at every attempt they made to try and do that. The whole freaking thing, it was just... But you know what? I'm just gonna let Benoit say it.
So dumb, it's brilliant. No! It's just dumb!
Jill, if you have anything good to say about this movie, I just don't think we can be friends anymore.
Oh, what? So now we're friends? Okay. Well, rest assured, Jack, we are two passengers riding the same train on this one. Now, I hate to admit it, but I think Jack is right. When I heard there was going to be a sequel to Knives Out, I was actually pretty excited. I mean, I quite enjoyed the first one with its twists and turns and entertaining characters and decent acting. But this one? Okay, maybe horrified is too strong of a word, but I was horrified at the performances in this show. Forget storytelling or terrible societal references, the acting was just bad, which only helped to enhance my irritation with the annoying social references. I mean, I'm sorry, when I'm in the middle of a global crisis, the last thing I want to do is watch a movie that reminds me of the freaking global crisis. But I digress. Now, the thing that really surprised me about the performances was that there's some really talented actors in this movie. I mean, Kate Hudson and Edward Norton are both powerhouses in their own right. They've both been nominated for Academy Awards, but I did not believe a single solitary word that was coming out of their mouths. And I mean, worse than that, they annoyed me. Kate Hudson's performance was like she had never been in front of a camera before. Her emotions were not real, coming from nowhere. My 5-year-old niece could have done a better job. I'm sorry. I mean, I like Kate Hudson. I wish her well, but this was not her best performance. Now, not everyone was horrible. I think Daniel Craig and Janelle Monáe did the best they could with what they had to work with, but literally, they were the only silver lining for me in this film. I mean, even the poster was bad. The moment I saw the poster, I thought, something just looks off, like they're all trying too hard. Oh, and lo and behold, they were. Jack, I don't even know how to wrap this up.
Well, Jill, how about we try and wrap it up like this? If you want to see how Hollywood can actually do a modern day movie well, check this one out.